about government and the measures they implement. Look within yourself, check your attitude towards local foods and food. We have that perception, imported things are better than those of our local contributors. But when COVID hit the land, border questions hit the fan, that should open our eyes. We need the local man. We have to buy local in this country, supporting
4:02 in the afternoon.
economy. We're chasing local, the best.
And of course, you're locked on to Q, the big station.
Why so coolly?
It's time for Nisbb, people, Nature Isle, Small Business Buzz. Of course, we're empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. I'm your guest, Tanya Dixon. As usual, you know me. The Trini. Yes, I'm here. Ready for another great show. Ready to speak to another amazing entrepreneur. An amazing entrepreneur in Dominica. We have so many of them that some we know, but we don't know enough. You know what I mean? And we need to give them their flowers, man. We need to show them, how much we value, how much they're doing, not just for themselves. We know it starts there. We know it starts with, hey, I want to start a business. I want to do this, for the benefit of myself. But that action actually fuels our economy. It fuels a lot more for Dominica, and that's something we have to keep in mind. So yes, we have an exciting show ahead, and it's going to be filled with valuable insights, inspiring stories, and I feel this person here could give us expert advice too. Expert advice that's going to help the other small business owners that are listening right now to thrive and flourish. If you want to be like the person we have here today, the opportunity to come on and advertise your products, your services to a broader audience, then you need to give me a call. It's 616-0954, 616-0954. Give me a call. I mean, this is completely free. I know that's what all you're thinking. And boy, then people paying to go. No, this is all for you, the small business owner. You that we want to help, reach more people. So increase your sales to, get that brand awareness out there. All about you. All right. Let's always remember, right, people, that this show is dedicated to all of the passionate entrepreneurs out there. You've dared to dream, you're taking risks, and you're creating something remarkable. Okay. So today's show, we have with us Miss Calista Sango. I don't know. I think it's a popular name. I do think you have a presence, influence here in Dominica. So I think Calista is, you should know by now, she is the owner of Agrivertise. And if you don't know, you're going to learn more about it, so you will know. All right. So we have Calista Sango in studio, the owner, the founder, the CEO of Agrivertise. And she's also an author, guys. 3 books under the belt. Okay? 3 books. Calista, welcome.
Hi, Tanya. Good day. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. Where do you hail from?
I'm from Pennville. Originally from Pennville, yeah.
Originally from Pennville. And how old are you? You mind if we ask? You're not supposed to ask a lady her age.
Right.
So you don't want to tell us for real?
I'm close. I'm close enough to 30 years, but I'm not there yet.
Wow.
So sometime soon I'll be 30.
Not 30 yet, people, and already the CEO of a very good business, Agrivertise, and the writer, the author of 3 books. I'm just hoping you guys are listening because, hey, not 30 yet, and she did it. So if you're thinking about it, you can do it too. All right? Tell us some more. Tell us some more about Agrivertise, how we get to there. What is Agrivertise, and how did we even come up with this idea?
Well, let me just introduce myself again for the people that don't know me. My name is Calista Sango, and like I said earlier, I'm from Penville. It's a community that's well known for agriculture. A lot of the people there are actively involved in farming, in particular. But I actually did agriculture at the Dominica State College back in my early 20s. And I remember I had a field research project to do during that time. And I think my problem was to find out if the small farmers are experiencing any competition with the big farmers. I think that was my research problem. And while I was conducting my research, I realized that one of the main issues that the farmers face was in regards to marketing. So, well, I did everything for my project at school to get my grade A, which I did get. And after that, when I graduated, I felt like doing something in that regard to help farmers to connect them to buyers, and that's how Agrivertise got started.
So you're saying to us that Agrivertise is a business that connects farmers, the local farmers, to the buyers, the end consumer, right?
Right. So we are pretty much like the middleman between the two parties. But I went on to go further than just the farmers. Right now I'm focused on 6 main categories of people actively involved in agriculture. We have the farmers, herbalists, fisher folk, agro processors, and the other people that are involved in agriculture. So it's not just a platform to connect farmers to suppliers, but also people who make castor oil, people who make coconut oil, the seedling propagators. Those are people that plant seedlings. So basically, just
all those involved in the agriculture
in
industry,
agriculture,
agro processing, and stuff like that.
Right. So I want to make it easy for customers to know who has what available where, and also for the suppliers to know who wants what where. So we are connecting the two parties to make things easier for both.
And it's called Agrivertise. Now, Agrivertise is not something like, how do you say it? It's a platform. It's a website. Am I correct?
Right. So initially, okay, when I began Agrivertise, I started it offline. Where I would basically just reach out to a few hotels, maybe restaurants, and let them know, hey, I have a supplier who has that available, or I have it available. Sometimes I would actually act like the supplier and say, hey, I have cucumbers available. Would you like some cucumbers? And they would tell me, okay, deliver such and such on such and such date. But one of the challenges, I was fresh out of school trying to be a big woman. So, one of the challenges I faced during that time was transportation. And because of that being one of my main challenges, I along with other stuff like limited capital and so on, I transitioned into the online world. And that's how right now, if somebody were to ask me, what is Agrivertise? I say it's an online agricultural marketplace geared towards facilitating trade between customers and suppliers.
Hear the description. Repeat that. What is Agrivertise?
So Agrivertise is basically an online agricultural marketplace that is geared towards facilitating trade between customers and suppliers.
I like that. All right. So the website would be?
Agrivertise.com.
Agrivertise.com. But I've also recognized that you have an app.
Yes, I do. That's something that I had to force myself to learn. It is not something that is easy. But I wanted to, I am somebody, I'm very inquisitive. when I want to learn something and I want to do something, I tend to dig as much as I can to get as much information as I can. And at the time I was like, well, how do people develop apps? And I remember I went on YouTube at that time and I researched how many videos, I watch videos, I Google stuff and whatever. And eventually I found a simple way in which I could develop
simple teaching,
a simple thing that I could use to develop an app where I wouldn't need a lot of coding. I said, okay, let me try that one. To be honest, right now, I cannot tell you what I did because at the time, I did it because I wanted to see it come to fruition, if I should say.
That's
But
cool.
right now, I cannot really tell somebody, okay, this is step one in making an app.
No, but it's not. I mean, you're not an app maker,
Right,
but the point is
I
that
wanted
you
my
you
app.
wanted it and you went there out there. You didn't even have to pay.
No, I actually learned it by myself.
Right. That is something that we need to take notes of. I mean, you need something. Sometimes capital is limited, but everything is really online,
Right.
Outside there, everything is online and it's just patience.
Right.
You said you went through plenty videos till you found something. Because I just go to some videos and you can't understand it.
Right.
You still say no.
Right.
What they say, you stop and you pause and you're replaying. But you went through all those videos. You found the one that was just that reached you, that was simple to understand.
Yes.
And you execute.
Pretty much. And after that, I went on to was it Play Console? I think they call it.
What?
Something.
But you have me lost.
Okay.
What do you call that?
So I think it's Google Play to get your
Play Store. Okay.
right.
Okay.
So
okay.
to get your app onto the Play Store, you need to now use a platform where Google asks you for certain requirements and whatever before they can approve your app to the Play Store. So I had to go through all that. It was a headache as well. I mean, right now I feel a little easy because the app is on the Play Store. But at the time when I was doing it, it was a headache. But I am somebody I like difficult things.
You like the challenge.
I like challenges.
As you rightfully said, you're very inquisitive. You just want to know.
Right. And another thing I noticed, when you depend on people too much, sometimes they do things on their own time. And that is something I don't really like. Because if I'm somebody, if I tell you I'm going to build a house today, Tanya,
yes,
you bet today. If I tell you that 9 o'clock by 6 p.m., just know my block should be there. Okay. That's how I operate. I am somebody is like when I put my mind to something, I need it done. That's how I am.
I think that's a good trait to have as a business owner.
Yeah.
It shows that you're dependable, and that's something that I was complaining about the other day. I wouldn't lie on you on Facebook. I find a lot of us are not dependable.
Right.
As small business owners, as big businesses, we just don't show that. A customer could say, they tell me it have the soap there. Right. I got it there yesterday. It's not there the next time. It's not there again. Or I can't call the phone and reach you. You sound like you're dependable. And I think to have farmers, agro-processors come on board to agrivertise, you've shown them that dependability, that trust, that they can trust you with their products.
Even as you say that, I would like to say something because I realize it's very difficult for people to trust you, especially when you're starting out fresh. Number one, as a young woman, and number two, well, I was going to say as a woman, and number two, being young. Yes, but I merged the two of them too. But yeah, when you are very young, you're 20, 22 years, stepping out, you need a high level of confidence, or you need to have a good backing. You maybe have a surname already, so people must respect that. But you cannot come out anywhere and come and say, hey, I am going to provide you with such and such service, and for people to just take you serious right off the bat like that.
So you're saying that they didn't take you serious right off the bat?
It have people that would see you and they would say, okay, she's trying something, let me give her a little thing. Yeah. But you can see a lot of people sometimes they're like, what you trying then and what you want to do there. Yeah. So especially more mature people, somebody that is empathetic towards you, they might say, let me just throw. Let me not use the word through, but let me just give her a little $5, to try a thing. But the majority of people that take their money a little serious and they don't want to just put it somewhere where they're not getting returns immediately, or they're not just willing to help a young person just for the sake of helping. And I think I put that in one of my books, which we will talk about later. There are some people, they will help you just because they want to help you, but there are other people, you have to provide the value to them. You have to come to them good and proper.
Exactly. Right? Very much. I think the majority are the ones that you have to come good.
Yes. Right now, people don't play by their money.
Of course not.
People don't play by
Of course not. So Calista Sango is in studio. She is the CEO of Agrivertise. We're now talking about this. It's an online what?
Agricultural marketplace geared towards facilitating trade between customers and suppliers.
Y'all heard that? Entrepreneurs, are you listening? There's actually, what would we call that statement? I mean, it's a description, yes. You know, you need that description of your business when it's time to promote it. Yeah. So we have agrivertise.com, and she has an app as well on the is Google
Google
only?
Play Store. For now, Google Play Store. Like I said, I'm the one creating
Yes.
it. So we don't have to go through a
No,
whole other
man,
process
you need
for
to
the
pat
App Store.
yourself on your shoulders because that's a really big thing that you did an app on your own.
Right.
And you did the website as well. Did you?
Yes. I actually another whole set of research again, Tanya.
That is like, wow. I tried that once and I
Mhm.
didn't even complete the whole thing. I end up going online and getting a Filipino to finish.
Right.
Because websites and apps, they are, wow, they can be overwhelming.
Well, honestly, for the app, I needed to do real coding.
Mhm.
But for the website, right now we have various platforms that make it a little easier
Easier.
for you.
Yes.
But the app was a little bit of a challenge for me. But even with the website, it's not something you have to, because it has so many different platforms that you can use. You still have to look for the best platform that can cater to the needs of your business. So it's not something like you just select something and run with it.
Yes, you need to research it properly, look through
Right.
it and say, well, okay, I need this, I need that.
Right.
Know what you need before you choose the platform that you want to
Exactly.
use. You know, you're doing e-commerce, or are you just doing something for a blog?
Right.
You know, there are different things.
Platforms, that can cater to your needs.
Guys, it's 4:17 here. At least that's what the clock is saying in the studio. And I think it's correct. So let's take a quick break. We have to pay the bills. You know, guys, you know how it goes. Must pay the bills. All right. We'll be right back. Lisa Sango is in studio. We're talking Agrivertise, and we're talking about her 3 books. Okay. 3 different books, but 3 amazing books. It shows how versatile she is. So keep it locked right here on the big station, Q95. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, yeah. Creole, the language of the nation, Lang Mamanu, comes to the fore on Lavi Creole, 1-hour program with Milia Joseph Dennis that will induce your Creole nostalgia, talks of the good old days, speak health, education, culture, social life, and more. It's Lavi Creole.
And we'll be aired every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. on the big station QFM. Partners Creole Headbit and Val Ferry. La Vie Creole. Oh, Manchester.
The time is brought to you by Republic Bank. Cricket fever is on the rise, and the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League T20 is just around the corner. Get ready for the excitement as we count down to the epic tournament. This time check is brought to you by Republic Bank, the title sponsor and official bank of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League. We're all in.
Bigger jackpots, more chances to win. It could be you. The Super 6 jackpot is now $430,000. Get your tickets today.
The romance begins from the very first sip. Treasure the rare, inviting richness found in our light wooden notes with a hint of vanilla. This rum is aged in individually selected oak bourbon barrels to guarantee a superb mellow taste with notes of dried tropical fruits, exhilarating the palate. Our unique aging process unlocks sweet, oaky notes with aromas of chocolate, toffee, and dried fruits. Angostura single barrel rum, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
Yeah. Living in the positive. Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only on Q95, the big station, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Insights, inspiration, and expert advice to help our small businesses realize their immense potential to grow and flourish and take their rightful vital place in our economy. Let's help our small businesses go global. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country, supporting local, for boost the economy. Purchasing local.
All right, we're right back. NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. Kalista Sango is in studio with me. She is the owner of Agrivertise. You'll need to be checking out agrivertise.com. All right, it's online. It's like a marketplace. It's supposed to be promoting trade between, our farmers, our agro-processors, to you, the consumer. Whether you're the hotel, Whether you're just like me on the, just the regular girl, you want to purchase something in the industry of agriculture, then AgriVertise is the place to be. Tell us a little more about how do I, as a farmer or agro-processor, come on board with AgriVertise? Say I want to, I want to sell some more produce, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, AgriVertise is the place.
Well, AgriVertise is a pretty simple platform. If you were to go there right now, it's agrivertise.com. If you were to go there right now, you will see a huge button that says create your shop. So you just click on that button, and right there you will see options to add your username, your shop name, and everything. And we have a few plans that you have to choose from if you're doing it online, and confirmation. And right there then takes you to a dashboard, if I should say, or how should I say it?
Like your background, your little
right.
room.
So it takes you to your own little private store where you can pretty much add your products, you can delete products, you can add your store name, your store time, everything, including your social media, your number, everything. You can actually put it on there. Yeah, it's very easy to do that. But for the people that are not tech savvy, they can actually contact me, and I can help them, or I can do it for them.
Okay, what number do we reach you at for that?
That's 615-2041.
Okay.
So if you would like to set up your online shop, I think right now we should take agriculture, off the garden aspect a little bit, and focus a little bit on the online part of it, because that's where the world is heading now.
That's where we should be talking to you, on the innovation. You're innovating the industry.
Right. And I've been trying to do it for a long time, but recently I've been getting a lot of traction again online, and I thought it was the opportune time to revive everything again, because right now people are starting to understand who is Callisto, what is Callisto standing for, what is she doing for us, the people in Dominica, what is she writing about. So yeah, AgriVertise is a pretty simple platform. All you have to do is call me, I will set up your stuff for you, and all your products can be listed on there in a twinkle of an eye. The only thing, if you are doing it on your end, I might need to approve the products before they are live on the website. That is just to maintain quality of the products that are, I don't want anybody doing what they want.
Right.
So everything has to come through me. I screen it, see, maybe edit it, and then I make it go live on the actual platform.
And for those who would like to purchase now from those persons who are, agro-processors,
customers can do the very same thing. You can go to the platform. There's a little button that says login. If you're using your mobile phone, then there is a image of a little person to your right hand corner down there. So you can actually click on that, and you can create your customer account like that. So we have two different areas, one where vendors can actually set up their shop, and another area where customers can log in.
Okay, all right. And so it's just simple. You can use your card and stuff there?
Yes, right now, yes, you can use your card, but I'm using PayPal right now because you know how it is in the Caribbean regarding online processing.
Trust me, that is a big. I just hope the banks are listening. Because I think that is where the issue lies with the banks. I think there are lots of online processing payment, what you call it, gateways. There are a lot of people out there doing it. There's Click Pay. There's what's the other one I came across the other day? Plug and Pay. There's so many, right? But it's always the issue of, we don't work in with that bank, or that bank doesn't work with us. So, and that keeps now the entrepreneur from building their e-commerce, their website.
But honestly, I used PayPal before, and I haven't had any problems with it.
No, we don't.
So
it's great.
The only thing is they charge a fee.
Of course.
So with that fee, I have to factor it in for the entire platform to work smoothly. But apart from that,
it works well.
Yeah, I have no real issues right now. I had people order my books through PayPal already, and everything went smoothly.
That sounds great. But AgriVertise people, agrivertise.com.
Right.
Yeah. And how many vendors you have now, like there, different types?
Well, like I said, I recently revamped the entire site again. But I had almost 100 plus vendors, you know. But you know, I had quite a number of vendors. But what I realized, you know, I there were certain things that I needed to understand, because it's not just a matter of having people. So before I moved up to another level, I needed to understand what were the challenges those vendors that I had, what were they facing. So I already understand that. That's why I felt like I was woman enough to revive everything again, because I can now, you know, attend to those challenges, if I should say. I can
And what were
solve.
some of those challenges they were facing?
Sometimes you will find vendors might not be you know, advertising is something that is not really appreciated in the agricultural sector. So they focus heavily on sales.
Yes.
So that is something, you know, I might
A
need
kind
to
of who you know, talk to people kind of a thing. Explain to me. When you say they focus heavily on sales.
okay, you know, with regular businesses, they have a budget just for advertising, because they understand that reaching out to people, the more ears that hear, the more eyes that see, the better for you. More visibility for your brand and for your products. So it's not every time you have to focus on, okay, I am going to make a sale. Because with my books, if you were to follow me on Facebook, every day you will see something posted about my books. That doesn't mean that I make a sale every day that I post. But I understand that there are people who see it every single day that I post.
But then there might be the one person who doesn't see it every single day.
Right.
I just
So
happen to see it today.
that particular day.
Yes.
You understand? So I think like we do not need to you know, push aside the advertising aspect of agriculture. That's why if we were to go back to my book, Pink Agriculture, one of the main topics I talked about was start you know, thinking of agriculture as a business. In that way, then the people will now focus on advertising as a core aspect of growing their business. You know, sometimes you don't everybody know, okay, Ronald Farm. Every time they see Ronald Farm, then one time somebody miss a paper, they might just remember. It might not be the day that you post it, but they were seeing it all the time. It's just like with agrivertise, you know. Right now, I have people just reaching out to me. Hey, Caris, where can I get pepper plants? Where can I get such and such plants? Why? Because I remain consistent in talking about agrivertise. So now people feel like if I want something regarding agriculture, I can contact Calista. Maybe she can link me up with somebody. And I have people asking me for a wide range of things. The other day, somebody asked me for corn, for all kind of things they keep asking me for.
It sounds like you're touching on the innovation again, which is something I think we rightfully said is very important when it comes to that industry of agriculture. And I think that's the missing piece too. How can we separate marketing from sales? How can we separate advertising from sales? They go together. But like you rightfully said, they're more concerned probably with, okay, I'm gonna sell that pound of cucumber, sell that 20 pounds of tomato.
Right.
And they're not seeing, well, to make that sale easier, you have to advertise.
And to build your brand.
And we need, exactly. And we probably need to do it in a more innovative manner, not just go outside by the little shop we put up there in front of the house and do it. You can probably go online. Let people, and this is what advertise is doing.
Online.
You know?
It's not probably, you
We didn't say
have
probably.
to.
I say probably because it's your choice, you know. Either you want to sit down in the hot sun all day and pray for the sale, or make it happen faster.
Right.
You know, reach people where they are. And so they're online. All right. So I like that about advertise. You're innovating the thing, because we still have this old school idea that agriculture must be hard work. This kind of, you know, like it must be grueling. But there are ways to make this
modernize things.
Yes, modernize and make it easier.
Yeah.
And make things, you know.
Yeah.
So I love how that sounds. But I like how you brought in Pink Agriculture. As you all know, that is Calista's book on agriculture, and describe the book to us. Pink Agriculture.
Well, Pink Agriculture, as I would refer to it, is an agribusiness success manual. That's how I usually promote it. So it pretty much revolves around advertising, like I said, branding and marketing.
But why the word pink? Because let me tell you, I see the book pink, I see the word pink, and I was like, I like this girl, because I feel like with agriculture, I feel like we've taken away the importance of women in agriculture. I feel like we have a lot of female farmers, and they just, I just, this is my opinion, and people, it mightn't be true. It's just how I feel. I feel like when we think of agriculture, I always think about man that tilling the soil, man that, reaping, man that cutting tree, man. And I think women for a very long time have been playing major roles in agriculture. Yeah. So I like the idea of the word pink in it. I like that. You know?
A lot of people have reached out to me to ask me why pink agriculture, Calista. And usually what I tell them, I wanted people to stop thinking of agriculture as quote unquote dirty work. Because a lot of times I think that is one of the things that turn young people away from agriculture. It's like when we think about it, we think of sweat and we think of
you think
dirt.
man. Sorry to say it, guys. I'm not saying only dirty, but we always think it's a man's job.
Right. But with pink agriculture, though, if you were to look, the chapters in the book, it is something that I feel caters to women and what women love to do, like the secretarial part of it, the online advertising part of it, the staying on the calls and answering calls from customers part of it, writing emails, sending emails. So that's what pink agriculture is about. And I like the fact that a lot of people connected with women in agriculture, because it opened up my eyes to a whole new possibility, if I should say, because I feel like everything inside of the book, women can actually now take it, use it, and work with our men to help build the sector. I really do. So
we are the nurturers. So the stuff in the book is really about nurturing the business. It's not just about, okay, we go in and plant them seeds there and watch it grow and pray for a sale. We're going to find the ways to make this sale happen. Continuously. Yes, sustainably.
Wow.
I really like that. For real. People, the lines are always open to, to join in on the conversation. It's 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257. You can give us a call. We want to hear what you have to say about innovation in agriculture. The idea of having that marketplace there, a little trade area for our agro-processors and farmers. I think it's an amazing idea, and I never saw it before.
Wow.
Right? And I think you did it first. I've seen it happening more now, but I've known about agrivoltaics for a while. So I think it's amazing idea. I think it was needed. The innovation is very much needed.
And recently, I wrote my 3 books, and that is something I will always say. I wrote my 3 books, and pink agriculture wasn't being noticed as much as it is right now. Because right now, I think like people start connecting it with women in agriculture. So I feel like there is a vacant position, if I should say, for women to come into agriculture and take their rights.
They're there already. We was always there, but nobody see us. All right, we was always there, but nobody see us.
Okay, if you say women were always there, then maybe the women right now, the sector is calling for innovation. It's calling for technology.
That is what I think you are doing.
Right.
I think where we've reached, and I guess gonna keep it 100. The other industries that we thought would make money for us, they're not making the money anymore. So our mind's starting to switch back to what we always had, agriculture.
Right.
And so now it is very important to start to dig deep into that. How are we going to make that thing work now? We can't go back to the days where we just, as you rightfully say, we plant, watch it grow, and hope to make a sale. We have to get on par with the other countries that take this thing seriously. We have to innovate.
And even with technology, something I realized, with the farmers are depending heavily on pre-orders. And that's one of the good things about advertising and keeping your presence online.
Yes.
If somebody always seeing you posting about your products, you're going to have somebody call you and say, hey, can you plant such and such for me?
Yes.
But you have to be in the thing. You have to be about the thing.
We gotta get brave, people. We gotta go out there. Even if you want to still wear the dirty pants and the galoshes and take your picture and pose with your big yam, you gotta do your thing. You know what I mean? We cannot be waiting for people to come to us. We have to innovate the industry if we want to go far with it. We need to. We need. Okay?
Right.
That is the industry that's supposed to be thriving in Dominica. That is just what I have to say.
Right.
Okay, I want to say hello to the people over on Facebook because that's where we are as well. Q95 FM Radio. We are live over there on the Facebook page. Hi, Khaled. I'm seeing Khaled. Who else I'm seeing there? I'm so blind. Let me pull it up on my phone. I want to thank you guys for joining us over there. I think you're getting a lot of love over there, Kalista.
Really?
Yeah, I think you are. We should pull it up on our phone and see. But guys, we're over on the Q95 FM Radio Facebook page, and we're also the lines are open. 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257. Pink Agriculture. I would like you all to go out there. Ladies especially. Yeah? Men too, don't be afraid to buy a book that's called Pink Agriculture. They always say, well, the guys are the head, but we women are the neck. And we will point you in the right direction. Okay? So go out there, get the Pink Agriculture to learn more about how to innovate your businesses.
Right. And even as you say that, it's not just women who need to buy the book, because even if you have a business and you have a secretary, that doesn't mean that you have to just take your documents and give it to your secretary. You have to know a little bit about what documents your secretary browsing through,
No, there are a lot of people, I realize, very reluctant to learn more about the different aspects of their business. They just feel, well, okay, I have the money, I just go and pay somebody to do that, pay somebody to do this. But it's so important. Not all the time you might have somebody, Things change in business where you may find yourself limited on capital and you need to know what to do.
By yourself.
It's important to know what to do so you can teach your subordinates. You just don't want to have people there, not like a micromanaging, but you need to know what to do in your business. I think it's important. But I want to go and see the comments on this live here and see what's happening. I want to make sure and shout out the people. All right, we have Khaled saying Chicago in the house. Good afternoon. Glenda, hooray.
My mom.
Hooray, way to go, Carlo. They call you
That
Carlo.
should be my mom, Glenda Jean.
Hi, Glenda Jean. You have a nice daughter. Smart daughter. Ernest is saying your stuff sounds very good. Wilwood says, what's the website address?
Agrivertise.com. I will go on there and list it under the live so that you guys can see it again.
Yes, it's AGRIVERTISE. All right, .com. Somebody, Sim Wilworth again. I'm very impressed with this young lady. She's brilliant.
Very.
Somebody says nothing wrong with getting dirty and sweaty either. I agree.
You're right. But we're just
agree.
trying to innovate, because even if you get sweaty and dirty, at the end of the day, you need sales.
Yes.
And that's where Agrivertise comes in.
I think we're afraid to say this. Nothing wrong with making work easier, Why are we so obsessed with hard work? I don't know, boy. I like the soft life, people.
Tanya, yesterday I was telling my mother that.
I'm not bashing the mature people. I know all you're listening, but all you obsessed with hard
work. Right. Yesterday I was telling my mother that, I was telling her I don't think people appreciate rest as much as they should. Like people take pride in always being tired.
Yes.
Why?
That means I work hard.
No,
you know what means you work hard? Sales.
Smart.
Sales.
That's why I'll have to hire you.
Yes. Not being tired, back hurting, and nothing came in.
Correct.
And I think a lot of farmers are going through that. And so we have to innovate the industry. We have to find ways to make the work easier. We're not talking about, of course, machinery is part of it. Yes. But we're talking about as well the marketing and advertising side of
use
the thing.
Of technology.
Yes.
Yep.
Boy. Someone says what? Because you dead. What? I think you say, Oh, Glenda, they're mentioning your mom. Because you did well. She's so amazing. Yeah, they were telling your mom that. That's really nice. People, we're going to take another quick break and we want to talk about the other two books and we want to do a giveaway. All right? So please remember, Kalista Sango is in studio. We're talking Agrivertise. We're talking Pink Agriculture, her book. We're going to take a break. Do not touch the dial, but you could go on some kind of a other device and look up agrivertise.com. You need to do it right now. And make a little account for yourself.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so quick break and we'll be right back. Yeah.
KFC celebrates 17 and we're giving a brand new Samsung A53 smartphone when you purchase a bucket for all for only $45. The bucket for all comes with 3 pieces chicken, 4 hot or barbecue wings, popcorn chicken, 2 regular fries, 2 biscuits. Just enter your name and contact details at the back of your receipt and place in the box provided. Don't miss out on this great deal to win a Samsung A53 smartphone with your bucket for all purchase. Celebrate big because anytime tastes like KFC. It's finger licking good.
Did you hear about the National Cooperative Credit Union Limited's cash secured loan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know about it. But did you know that it's now at 4.5%? NCCU's cash secured loan is now at 4.5%. Call 255-2128 for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Sing it, baby.
I will survive. With NCCU 4.5, I will stay alive. I'll stay alive.
Drink and taste the quality, bang strong. When I'm out and it's my time to play, bang strong. He's actually and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get rocks anytime you drink it, bangs. The XM Supreme, 15 years. The XM Royal, 10 years. XM 5 years. And the 750 milliliter bartender. Come on, pass me a Bangs Rum. Bangs Extra Matcha. Premium blend. Try out the 200 or the 750 ml. Yeah, man. Guaranteed for any occasion. Say you can't go wrong with Bangs Rum. Hey, drink and taste the quality. Bangs Rum. Bangs Beer, Malt and Champagne. Bangs Rum. Bangs Supreme High Wine. The pot and the white wine. And for the fruit cake, the bread that tell me Bangs Cherry Brandy. I give you Bangs. Drink and taste the quality. Bangs Rum. When I'm out and it's my time to play, Bangs Rum. It's a trading and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get ranks anytime you drink it, Bangs. Remember, drink responsibly.
St. Lucia, here we come with Belfast Estate's sizzling summer deals. Purchase any 750 or 1 liter Belfast rum at any participating outlet island-wide. Then WhatsApp your receipt to 275-6283 for your chance to win a grand prize trip for 2 to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Plus $1,000 cash. But that's not all. Second prize gets $500 cash. Third prize, a special Belfast Estate goodie bag. And fourth place wins 2 free tickets to Asa Banton's Daybreak Summer Breakfast Fest. Don't miss your chance to win a trip for 2 this summer with Belfast Estate Summer Sizzling Deals. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle's Small Business Buzz, NISBB. Every week, promotions and interviews with new entrepreneurs, successful small business owners, industry experts, consumers, and thought leaders, all sharing their knowledge and experiences, celebrating the innovative ideas, hard work, and resilience that define our Nature Isle small businesses, sharing their knowledge and experiences in investing, producing, processing, costing, pricing, marketing, shipping, managing their finances, customer relations, and everything in between. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country, supporting local. the economy. Purchasing local, the best remedy to propel.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. This is NISBB, Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. In studio with me today is Calista Sango, the owner, the CEO of Agrivertise, agrivertise.com, the writer. We spoke about pink agriculture, and now we're going into her other two books. We're going to start first with I Was Broke Because Mama. That is a headline there, that title. I Was Broke Because. Tell us, where that come out? Was that reminiscent about the time or something? I know we all went through it. Tell me.
A lot of people advise me to just call it broke because, but I feel like it is something that is actually personal to me and my experiences. So that's why I want to keep the I was in the title of that book. So it's actually titled I Was Broke Because. But this book is targeting people basically between 18 to 30 years, if I should say. I feel like those are very challenging years. It's a time when you're really trying to figure out a lot of things. It's a time when you're really trying to lay a proper foundation for yourself. And you know, a lot of times it involves a lot of emotions, maybe a lot of heartbreaks, maybe a lot of disappointments, you know, career changes for some, boyfriend and girlfriend changes, and a whole lot can go on between 20 to 30. So the book pretty much focuses on the financial aspect of things. It explains a lot of things, mistakes that I made along the way, that I think a lot of young people actually make those mistakes. Some of it talks about basically, you know, sometimes you want to work for yourself. That is something you'd have noticed from the time I started speaking. So even if you want to work for yourself, I mean, fresh out of college, I wasn't that type of person to be sending applications as I should. First thing that I started doing was
my own business.
I want my own business.
Yes, I know.
So yeah, so and from that, I am somebody again, I don't give up. So since that time, I've been focused on my own business. So sometimes, and you can actually lose a lot of opportunities if you focus on becoming an entrepreneur with limited resources.
Unlimited experience.
Right.
Nothing wrong with going to get a job.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing is wrong with it.
Right. So this is something that I mentioned in my book. So sometimes even if you want to work for yourself, a lot of people that are now big businessmen, they actually started somewhere. And like you said, once you work for somebody, then you learn basic things, basic business principles, and so on. So another thing that I mentioned in my book, sometimes you move away from your parents' home too quickly.
You want to play big woman and big man.
Yeah. So sometimes you may be fresh out of college or you just get a little job, and the first thing you want to do is go on the rent. Now, if you are earning sometimes maybe $1,000, most times your first job not even $1,500, right? If it's not a government job or something like that. So if you're getting a little $1,000, you cannot go on the $600 rent. So in those days it's $750. So when
I would love to know.
Okay. So when you do that, you are automatically making yourself poorer right off the bat. You know,
struggle.
I think, right. So yes, you want your freedom for real, but you have to be wise with it. Sometimes your mother is not running you, you know. You just have to take two little orders here and there, you know. Sometimes she maybe wants you to wake up before 10 o'clock or something like that. So you can just humble yourself sometimes and take a few orders from your parents still while you save up your money. So that is one of the things that I mentioned in my book, and a lot of other stuff. Sometimes you really get the money and you focus on clothes and shoes and
nails and
party.
Hair. Yeah. When you should have been probably saving towards something else,
or
maybe
investing.
getting right. Exactly. So it sounds like a book that, you know, you've just given a lot of yourself, your experiences, and then the advice of probably how you came out of it or what you figured out from the mistake.
Right.
And that's pretty cool, because I'm the kind of person, I don't find I need to be doing, you know, I find if I could learn from somebody, somebody's mistake, I don't need to be making them mistakes.
Exactly.
So, the young people who listen, the young entrepreneurs that listen, it's a good book to check out.
Yeah.
I was broke because. Yeah.
I think it's a very, very good book for teens, especially if you are in your early 20s, because at that time you get a little job and you hype.
Yeah, you feel it's it.
Right.
But you start to spend your money,
and by the time you know it, you know.
Yeah, you lost your job, you realize you didn't save anything. You know, in an apartment that you have to move out, you're ashamed to go back home.
Right.
So, great book to check out. Young adults, for managing your finances basically the right way, setting you up for the future. But let's also talk about that. I feel like this book take me I don't know, this one just different. Kai Andy,
Pizza Cloud Man.
Where that come out?
So this this one is fictional. The first two are real experiences.
Motivational and yes.
Right. But Kai and the Pizza Cloud Man, it's not really. It's something that I thought of. But it actually features my son. So I do have a little boy that's 5 years. So Kai is his real name. So it's about a little boy. He was basically sleeping. So the entire book took place in a dream where he was dreaming about pizzas. So he saw a cloud, and then it was raining different types of pizzas, and each time it started to rain a different pizza. It wasn't his favorite, so he kept calling back the Pizza Cloud Man, "Can you make it rain a new pizza flavor into my hands?" So
that sounds like a book children will love. They love pizza.
It's a nice book. So each time he would go, "Oh, Pizza Cloud Man, oh, Pizza Cloud Man, can you make it rain a new flavor into my hands?" Until it reached to a point where the Pizza Cloud Man got a little angry, because more I let go pizza, more you don't want pizza. So after a while, he finally made it rain, I think, pepperoni pizza, and that was Kai's favorite pizza.
That's a lot of them favorite. But where can we get all of your books?
My books are actually available. I have a website, calistosango.com. So this is a website where you can order both the electronic and hard copies. The hard copies are printed on demand for now, but the electronic copies, you get it delivered to you instantly.
In your inbox, in your email.
Right. Wherever you wish to have it delivered. So you just let me know where.
So calistosango.com. Can you spell it?
CALLISTERSANGO. That's my full name. .com. So if you go there, you will see the option to buy all 3 books. Just scroll through, you will see photos of the books, or you can click on where it says shop, and you will see the books right there. You can click on it on each one if you would like all 3. Praise the Lord. If there's one that captivates you more than the other, then thank you very much. But you can also place your orders for anyone that you'd like.
Great.
Yep.
I think Calista wants to do a giveaway. I don't know if you guys were listening. I hope you've been paying attention, because she said a lot. Yeah, she said a lot. We could ask a lot of questions. And the time. We have 5 more minutes. So we're going to do a giveaway to one person, right? It's either you're on the Facebook page. No family. We don't want to give away to family. We want to give away to somebody different. Okay? Or you're going to call the lines. I'm telling you guys now. We're gonna give you the question, but the numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, and 616-4257. Right? What is the prize? What is the giveaway? Tell them.
So I partnered with a local business in Portsmouth called Soursop Bar and Grill.
I think people have been hearing about that. Soursop Bar and Grill.
Right. And they are interested in giving the winner something off their lunch menu.
Oh my God, a free meal, guys. A free meal, a free lunch. Let me tell you. These are the best things. I love food. I don't know about anybody else. I'm a foodie. So you can choose from their lunch menu something to eat. Portsmouth, Soursop Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
All right, people. What's the question you want to ask them?
So I thought about it, and I feel like it would be best to send people to the website, Tanya.
Oh.
So in that way, I can actually track who does what. So I would prefer that I choose somebody from either a customer or a vendor who signs up on my platform between today and Sunday.
Okay. Okay. So it's going to be random people. But what you have to do is go to the Agrivertise website.
Agrivertise.com.
Right. And you're signing up, whether you're a vendor or you're a customer. And Kalista is going to randomly choose that person who has signed up between today, which is like now, and tomorrow. Am I right?
And Sunday.
And Sunday.
So
she
have
the
entire weekend.
She
You have the weekend.
Mama.
You have the weekend.
She's going to randomly choose a winner from there.
Right.
Yeah. So you're getting a chance to win a meal. And I think the most important part, you're getting onto a platform where you can shop easy with convenience. I love convenience. I don't know about all you. I don't want to always be, having to look for the thing that I want. You go onto the agrivertise.com website and you look for your produce. Look for your bottles of whatever. If it's coconut oil, I don't know, some bay leaf by there, whatever that you need. Check out the agrivertise.com website. Check out kalistasango.com for the books. You all heard the books. The first one, Pink Agriculture. I was what?
I was broke because.
Boy, I was broke because. That's a brave one.
And Kai and the Pizza Cloud Man.
All right? Something for you and something for your child. Go check it out at kalistasango.com. So, Kalista, what advice would you give to other entrepreneurs out there as we're closing?
One of the main things I realized, people that know me will know that I kept going. And this is something I will always keep with people. Don't give up. Don't give up. And always keep doing your stuff, especially if you see results. Because with me, I can say that I get some orders through Agrivertise. I got some orders for Pink Agriculture, and I was broke because and Kai and the Pizza Cloud Man. It probably isn't the amount of orders that I want, but it is enough to keep me going. It is enough to keep me writing. It is enough to keep me believing that something can come out of my projects, right? Yeah. So whatever it is that you are working on, keep at it, especially if you see a little progress, So that's my advice to entrepreneurs. It's hard in the beginning. It's very, very hard because especially if you are not partnering with somebody and you are doing it on your own to begin with, you will be responsible for your customers. You will be responsible for your brand. You will be responsible for advertising, marketing, sales, everything, sending emails. So it can really take a toll on you, if I should say. It can really
yourself.
Yeah, but you have to be prepared to go to war for what you want.
Boy, we always have these kind of terms coming up here as I think Tuesday it was anywhere I go, I make money. But today it is be prepared for war. Right?
For your dreams.
Exactly. I like how we end in there. It's 4:59 now. So we're going to take it out. But just remember, guys, go out there, log on to agrivertise.com and check out that platform, become a vendor, become a customer, or you're going on to kalistasango.com to purchase her books. Books for you, books for those who are interested in agriculture, books for the youth who need to know now how to manage their finances before it's too late. All right? And books for the kids, who love pizza and have a big imagination. All right, guys. So thanks so much for joining us here, Kalista. And thanks to those listening, wherever you are now on the bus. Thanks for locking on to the big station, Q95. Thanks to those on the Facebook page. Yeah, Q95 FM Radio. Everybody who's there sending love. Somebody says, nice listening to the young lady. God bless you. Yes, God bless you. And God bless you guys who are listening too. Keep dreaming, entrepreneurs. Big, 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 big. And as Kalista said, don't give up. Yeah? See you guys next week.
About government.